All right, man, y'all see what's going on. Another light slight video, install video actually. So you see I got an intake in here. If you already didn't know, I got this AFE momentum intake. I had this in my gray scat. Then when I got this one, I just put this one in as well to stock one out. But I am going a different route with the build, so I'm switching out the intake as well as adding a different throttle body. So I will do an unboxing video, but trust me, when I say I got boxes still in the house, I got plenty of boxes in the house, and the throttle body was actually in a box with some other parts. I didn't want to try to see it yet, but this is the throttle body right here. I will show you a comparison between this one right here and this one right here. This is the 87 millimeter throttle body. I got this off Modern and Scream. Yeah, Modern Scream. You know, they sell all the, you know, Challenger Chargers, Hellcat, stuff like that. And I got the JLT intake. It's all in here. Got this off Amazon. You can pretty much get it from anywhere, but I had points with Amazon, so why not just get it from there? That's the tube. This is the box right here. See, man, big box. Big box, man. Now, you see the size of this and the size of this, so this is like more space in here on this one. So that's that. Got the instructions. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Rubber couplets. You know, advertisement. More instruction papers, man. And obviously that's the filter right there. And I think that's pretty much it. Now, I'm not gonna show me actually removing this because there's no point. I'm gonna show you me installing the throttle body and a new intake. So definitely, like I say, it comes with instructions, but if you follow this video, it's pretty much better than instructions. It's gonna be step by step. I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. I'm gonna show you the throttle body first and then move on to the intake. May do a ride around. Now, let me tell y'all something. I was just recording another video. I'm gonna put a clip of that in here, but I'll drop the full video later. I was doing a reaction video and that went south, but y'all see in this clip right here. But anyway, the video is basically just an install. Okay, so I got the intake out. Now mind you, if you got a stock intake or whatever intake you got, remember to always just keep this bolt right here, which is right here, and this rubber piece right here, which is in there. And also you're gonna need the hose that was connected right here, this AC hose. And also you're gonna need to take the sensor, you're gonna need to unclip this, no matter if you got a stock or aftermarket, from your intake, and make sure you remove this piece out because you're gonna need this for whatever intake you put in next. So that's that. This is for, I am selling this, so hopefully somebody in Vegas want to just come pick it up. Not selling it for too much. You DM me on Instagram. It's still here right now. I'm about to show you how to take off the throttle body, but mind you, you gotta take off the intake first. No matter if you're doing a intake install or just switching out the throttle body, intake will have to come off. So just make sure you take out these pieces from here, the hose right here, the bolt right here, and take the sensor out the intake. And make sure you unclip it first, obviously. So yeah. Okay, first thing you want to do to get the throttle body is you want to see this gray tab right here. Just want to press this down and pull it back. So when it's on here, it's clamped, but once you press this down and pull it back, it unlatches it, and you just gotta press down on it and just pull it off. So once you get this part off, literally all you're doing is taking out these 4 bolts. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. So once you take these off, you're literally just gonna put this right here in this place and use the 4 bolts that's already on the car. This actually didn't come with 4 bolts because you actually want to use the one that's on the car anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. I will let you know what size right down here on the socket wrench to use, but basically once you get these off, you're gonna see that it's pretty much plug and play. And I'm gonna show you a comparison on a little size difference on these two right here. All right, so here, this is the stock one. This new one right here, I don't know if you can tell the difference, but it's definitely more space on this one versus right here. You even tell right here how thick this part is, and then this one is thinned down. Even the opening is shaved in, and it's all the way to the back. I don't know if you can see it on here. Yeah, this one goes all the way down. It's really ported all the way down here. Ported. So this one's definitely bigger. Now, when you put this on, don't expect to feel nothing different. See, I'm actually pairing this with this as well, and I'm getting the car tuned. So if you're not tuning the car and you're not putting on different intake, I don't think you should really just be getting this, but I am pairing this with a new intake as well as getting the car tuned. So this is definitely all going to come into play. It's not big gains, but everything matters. Definitely adding multiple parts. Definitely got way more parts coming. This is just the first of it right now. So I'm about to put this on, and like I say, it's pretty much plug and play. You're gonna put on the same 4 bolts that you took off from the car, and be careful when you're taking these off because they are kind of long, but they only hinge until about right here. So once you screw like halfway, it's pretty much will fall out down there, which I had to get one for down there. So definitely be careful with those. Luckily I was able to get the one screw that fell, but all you're gonna do is put the 4 bolts in and just snap this back on, and that's gonna be that. And now I'm gonna move on to the JLT intake. Okay, so I got the throttle body in, and also when you screwing the screws in, do not over tighten them. Just tighten it to the point where you can't tighten more when you just put a little force to it, because you don't want to strip it and just go too much in the thread. Also make sure this is snapped on correctly, because once you put it on there, it's gonna snap, but you gotta push the gray clip forward on here, and you kind of see, I don't know if you see right here in the camera, let me see if I get it right there, the little gray part, like right there. So just make sure it's fully on there, like I say. So now I'm about to get on to the intake part. All right, so first step is going to be putting in the air box. Now, I'll let you know right now, if you try to put it in, it's not gonna fall in. It's not enough room. So what you gotta do is you gotta loosen this bolt right here. You're gonna need a 10mm wrench, and just loosen this up. You're gonna loosen both sides up so this is able to move back, because you're gonna need more room. It's not enough room. You need to loosen these up so you can move this tank back. I'll show you. All right, so I took both screws out, and that just gives it enough room so it like move back, move around. So you want to make sure you got that black piece that you took out earlier. You're just gonna put that inside of here, because that's gonna connect inside of here. So I already tried. I'm letting you know right now, you're gonna have to pretty much kind of play around with it a little bit, but the fact that this is moving is gonna help you drop this in. So once I get this part dropped in, I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so I got the air box in. Like I say, once you unbolt these and you give yourself a little leisure to move the box around, you got to play with it to get it all the way in. But once you get it in, it's in there, then go ahead and put the screws back in the coolant tank, and take the bolt that you took out earlier from the jump that goes right here, because that's what's going to really secure down the air box, and screw that in, and then you're going to move to the next step. Okay, so once you get the air box installed, what you're going to do is take the sensor that you removed from your factory intake. Mind you, I did take mine from an aftermarket one, but it's still the same case. Take that sensor, and before you twist it into this JLT tube, you want to take off this plastic O-ring right here. I don't know if you see right here. So you're going to take that off, and then once you take that off, you're just going to place this right inside the JLT intake, straight down into there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and show you the next step. Now what you want to do next is take the couplet, the JLT couplet, and place that on this end right here. Slide that on there, and then you want to also take the intake and place this on this end right here. Now obviously I'm holding the camera, so it's kind of impossible for me to do both, but I'm basically showing you the steps. So you're going to put the couplet on here, you're going to put the intake on here, and you're going to place it inside here. You're not going to tighten these right now. You're just going to put it together so it's holding together, and then place it right here and tighten it after. I'm also going to show you how to put the sensor up and the hose as well. So give me a second to place this inside, and I'll show you what's next. Now this actually fits perfect inside of here. So like I said, once you put this on here and you put the filter onto the tube as well, you're just going to place it inside. Mind you, I did not tighten these up yet, because you want to wait till you get everything snapped in. So you're going to take the cord right here from the sensor and take it right through this hole right here. Simple as that. And then you're just going to plug it up and flip it. You hear it snap. So now it's in. Now you're going to take the hose that you removed earlier, and you're going to place that from here to here. You can see I took off the engine cover right here. All right, so the battery died. Basically what I'm saying is make sure you take off the engine cover. That's how you're going to be able to pull the hose off. You're just going to connect it from here to here. You're just going to place it on there, and then you're gonna do the same thing right here. And after you do that, I'm gonna show you what you do next. And that's pretty much it. So I did get the hose on there, and it did come with these extra pieces. Well, 2 extra pieces, but this is the only one I used. It's like a clamp to make sure the hose is tight on this opening right here. This one, it fits flush on there, and it has a thing that makes you force it all the way on there. So I went on and used the extra piece. It's not needed, but you can put it on there since it's already in the kit. And when you do that, you're going to basically get ready to tighten everything up, starting from here, here, and here. And you're just going to make sure this black, the black coupler is pushed all the way to the throttle body. Same thing right here. And this is already connected. This is just extra security by tightening this clamp on here. You already connected your sensor, you already connected your hose. Now you're doing is tighten all these up. Now, my oil intake did have a headlight tube that fed the headlight air straight to the intake. This one does not have that, but it is still open and does have an opening for the air to go straight into the intake, as you can see right there. But that's pretty much it, man. Simple install. Like I said, it did come with the instructions. It's pretty much it says pretty much 9 steps. It's pretty much simple, man. I showed y'all the walkthrough. Mind you, I already had the stock intake out, but from there you see everything you have to do. Just make sure you take out those 3 pieces I mentioned earlier in the video: the tube, this right here, the bolt, the rubber piece, actually 4 pieces, and the sensor that you're going to take out, and you'll be pretty much good to go. You'd also still look at your instructions, but looking at this video, it makes it easier for me. I know I watch videos as well, and I will put all the information for these items down in the description for the throttle bodies, just as well as the intake as well, man. Definitely got way more mods coming, man. I still got boxes in my house, ain't opening yet. Y'all know we got the race stars over there. Summit Racing delayed my tires, so I may cancel the order and order for something else, man. Definitely got way more stuff coming, man. Stay tuned. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, like, comment down below, man. We out.
Look, was on my grind, it was my time. I ain't think twice, I paid that price and we did this, nigga. Police storm at me, charges never stick. Fucking niggas up in Vegas, like Pocket 96. Left pass.